The night portrait master members of Vivo's V smartphone family, the Vivo V25 and Vivo V25 Pro look stunning as ever, especially with Vivo's new Photochromic 2.0 finish, which makes the phones change color when exposed to sunlight or UV light. Our one-of-a-kind sunrise gold Vivo V25 variant in particular uses a fluorite glass material to go from yellow to orange and vice versa in minutes. The stronger the light, the faster the phones will change color. The effect doesn't last forever. Eventually, the smartphone will slowly go back to its original color. There's also the more understated but no less beautiful black version that sparks vividly at certain angles, perfect for those who don't want the color-changing feature of the Vivo V25 series. But we here at Revu.com.ph don't want to skip Vivo's eyeball-grabbing chameleon-like finish. Sleek aesthetics isn't the only selling point for the V series this time though. The other point of emphasis is the camera system, which impresses especially in low light, based on our time so far with the Vivo V25. The smartphone is equipped with a triple camera array on the back, headlined by a 64-megapixel image sensor with optical image stabilization for brighter and sharper low-light photos and less shaky footage. The main camera is joined by an 8-megapixel ultra-wide option and a 2-megapixel macro shooter. The latter is handy if you want to shoot close-ups, although you can likewise use the 64-megapixel OIS ultra-sensing camera and zoom in to achieve a similar and noticeably sharper result. Up front, you get a 50-megapixel camera with eye autofocus, something content creators like vloggers and even those who are just into selfies should take note of. The feature ensures the subject is always in focus and sharp, even when at a distance. Vivo even lets you change the animation in the viewfinder as the camera focuses on your eye. As for the Vivo V25's built-in shooting modes and camera options, we find the portrait mode the most notable. It lets you take gorgeous and creative shots that look like they were captured on a standalone camera and then edited in post. You can choose between different portrait styles and adjust the intensity of the background blur while shooting. Vivo even gives you the option to apply a variety of color filters to your portraits for a more dramatic look. You can also take portrait-style selfies using the 50-megapixel front facer and enjoy some seriously good bokeh around the frame. We really enjoyed taking these photos we shot in portrait mode on our Vivo V25. Outdoor shots are no problem for most premium smartphones on the market today. The real test comes when you're on a night out with friends or loved ones or in any situation where lighting isn't ideal. It's such a bummer if you can't even capture wonderful memories or moments because the device you have takes underwhelming pictures in low light. Well, then it's time to switch to the Vivo V25. You'll surely appreciate what it can do with its rear and front cameras. Look! For vloggers and users who love taking videos for sharing or just documenting precious memories, the Vivo V25 has a special trick you need to try. It's called Vlog Movie, and you can use it by opening the camera app, swiping to the left until you get to Vlog Movie and choosing a template. As you can see, there's plenty to choose from, so you might want to experiment a bit before heading out. Once you've settled on a template, just shoot some videos, select a title option, and let your phone do the hard work for you. It's so easy that anyone can use it to produce high-quality vlogs with just a few taps, just like these ones we made using our Vivo V25. There are other shooting modes to take note of here, especially if you're into making vlogs with your smartphone and sharing images on social media. Slow-mo video lets you capture HD footage at 240 FPS or Full HD videos at up to 120 FPS. This makes it possible to document super slow footage of your hair blowing in the wind or raindrops falling from the clouds. Plus, there's Dual View, Pro Mode, and Double Exposure, which allows you to produce artistic images from simple shots. And if you feel like getting your creative juices flowing after the fact, the Vivo V25 also comes with a powerful image editor baked into the software. Among other things, it lets you adjust the intensity of background blur in portrait shots and add filters to make your photos blingier. What if another person inadvertently got included in your shot? Or if there's a photo bomber? Don't worry, because the smartphone lets you erase people and objects out of your photos with just a swipe of your finger. Other notable features of the Vivo V25 include the capable yet energy-efficient 6nm MediaTek Dimensity 900 5G chipset, paired with quad-core Mali G68 graphics, 256 gigs storage, and 8 gigs of physical RAM. The latter can be expanded up to an unprecedented 8 gigs via Vivo's new Dynamic RAM extension feature that allocates some of the unused internal storage to be used as RAM, bumping up the total memory to 16 gigs. With Dynamic RAM extension enabled, the phone should be able to load and switch between 25 apps seamlessly. For all-day battery life, the Vivo V25 packs a larger 4,500 mAh cell that supports the company's 44-watt flash charge technology, which can charge the battery from 0 to 35% in 15 minutes or 61% in 30 minutes. And it's easy and comfortable to hold the phone with one hand, thanks to a 2.5D thin and light body. Finally, there's a sizable AMOLED Ultra Vision screen with a 90Hz refresh rate and 180Hz touch sampling to give a smooth all-around experience minus the severe battery drain. So see, the color-changing Vivo V25 is more than your average stunner. It's something you'd want with you from sunrise to sunset, especially sunset, as the device has proven to be a night portrait master, and it's what wowed us the most. Go ahead, shoot all you want, because with the Vivo V25's 256 gig storage and 1TB memory expansion, you won't have to worry about your phone storage to get full at any time soon. And if you're running late to capture the best night photos, the Vivo V25's 44-watt flash charge tech will be there to rescue you. In the Philippines, the Vivo V25 is priced at $23,999, while the Vivo V25 Pro costs $29,999. If you're like us who value a gorgeous and capable camera phone that's especially dependable when lighting is not ideal, then trust us. The Vivo V25 series is worth checking out. You can purchase it via Vivo's official website, Shopee, Lazada, and all Vivo stores and kiosks nationwide.